or dignified. This is a place that we have been sent to be shamed, debased, mortified, and humiliated. Humans in the humus who develop a sense of humor through humiliation. Everything in commerce is designed to ensure the success of this ill regard towards one another, and a solidified achievement of humiliation, with the word employment clearly containing the term ploy, which is a tactic used to embarrass or frustrate an opponent. And since this is in the flesh, it truly is an embarrassment that everyone enjoys treating each other with such disdain. Because there is nothing more dark and ritualistically black magic occult than the belief in and use of money. Hence, the love of money is the love of being spiraled or turned in a circle, and everyone here lives in a world, and money is said to make the world go round. That's the single eye, money, where everyone passes the buck, and what goes around comes around. There is not a single Christian in this world, no matter how much anyone wants to believe they are saved by a Jesus Christ, which simply means double-crossed swine. To believe in or even use money, single eye, is to be an antichrist. That goes for everyone, including everyone in the truth movement. If there is not a real, discernible, and tremendous effort towards living with each other and our environment without the use of money, single eye, we can all call ourselves Satanist Luciferians. If this seems like a fool's errand, that's because it is. The moment such a thing is proposed to anyone is when the greatest laughter begins. The highest principle of Kabbalah is desire, and that especially includes the principles behind and use of money. The money, mon-eye, single eye of the moon, falls into the cube of Allah, Saturn, contained in the rings of time, that create the years which brings those who have been mooned, and ride in on the ass of the great year. Truly, think for a moment. Can you deviate from the path that your fellow men have lined up for you? Each of us became the double-crossed swine through the double-crossing ceremony of the church, which is where the cast of the TV series Lost was heading back to in the final scene of that show. The term church also goes back to Cersei and Kirk, as many already know since this has been mentioned by Jordan Maxwell, and most importantly so, because Cersei is said mythologically to have turned Odysseus's men into swine. Jesus Christ equals double-crossed swine. Interestingly enough, in the story of the Odyssey, Odysseus is given a herb by Hermes to resist the power of Circe. The etymology also shows that Circe means falcon, which is related to the symbol of Horus as the falcon-headed god. The trickster, Trickstar, must be kidding, right? Especially because a kid is also a goat, as related to this satire, satyr. It's just goading us on, which is to drive something like cattle into action. This is when we are clothed in ether, since the anagram of goat is toga, which means to clothe, which keeps us tog ether together, or clothed in ether. The gut is the womb of the hysteria, and where our waist holds all of our waste. Waste equals waste, of course. The stocks and bonds of all us humans being together, where we tog in circles. Everyone is eating each other, which is the meaning of the story of Cain and Abel, because Cain and Abel together is Cainable, cannibal, the snake biting its own tail. To bide the apple cross of time is to be fundamentally transformed. This is where we are waiting it out, albeit eternally. How is this? To bide is synonymous with perdure, which means to last, and is next of kin to perdue, a soldier that is assigned to a dangerous task, or what is even considered to be a hopeless cause.